This video is for people who actually want to make money in the crypto space, specifically with XRP. The other option is to round trip our bag. I know from personal experience that is not very fun. That means watching our crypto go up in value, turn into a huge amount of money, then because we didn't have a plan to sell, we hold on too long, the price drops, and yeah, it might recover and go higher if there's more in the tank for a bull run, but eventually the run ends, the prices go lower, lower, and lower still, suddenly we're sitting at a loss, and after we experience enough pain, we sell, we call crypto a scam, and then it's back to ramen noodles for dinner. The price probably goes up a little right after we sell, of course, just to rub it in our faces, and then right when we decide to buy back, the price flatlines for years. That part always seems to get forgotten in the excitement. Hi, I'm Raj V. This is not financial advice. I am a retail investor. I'm just some guy on YouTube that's held XRP since 2017. That means I've held through 2 bear markets, a currently ongoing SEC lawsuit, 2 bull runs, one of which where XRP did not break its all-time high. So I'm biased. I want the price to go up because I'll make money from my largest crypto holding. A long time ago, I saw this as an asymmetric trade. I'm making a bunch of money or I'm losing what I invested. There is no in between. Any money I put into crypto, I consider it a total loss from the beginning, and I encourage you to do the same because this is the riskiest asset class in existence, and I have lost a significant amount of money in this space. Fortunately, I have made money too, but it was probably due to the fact that it's kind of easy to make money in a bull market. With crypto specifically, if you're a good trader, crypto will amplify that, and your bad habits also get amplified. Most people do not do well in traditional markets. Crypto is even more difficult and largely unregulated. The odds are not in our favor here. You can buy or sell whatever and whenever you want. Just be warned, cryptocurrencies may or may not be unregistered securities. I don't know. The SEC can't even give us a yes or no. Ripple had to get sued and the courts had to decide that XRP wasn't a security. So clearly this is a max risk space. All of our losses are our own, but that means so are the potential profits. And speaking of profits, if you put in $1,000 and you're okay losing that, that's one thing. But if it goes up 10x and now it's worth $10,000, now you have to decide if you're willing to risk your $10,000 position for more upside. We all have to make our own decisions. I have no insider information, no secret plan, no interpretation of a bearable guy cartoon on the internet. I have no opinion on the number 589 for the OG hardcore XRP enthusiasts watching this. I've just been in the space for a while and I don't believe there is such thing as a crypto expert. We are speculating with high risk assets. Laser eyes, diamond hands, we're all gonna make it. All of that is just total nonsense because we don't share a bank account. This is a player versus player space. You only make money when you sell for a profit. So the goal is to make money. What's the plan? First, only invest what you're willing to lose 100% anyway. You are more likely to lose money in crypto than make it for a lot of reasons. But if it's not something you need, you're less likely to make an emotional decision and stick to a plan. Then be ready to sell and leave some profits on the table so you actually make money, because it's really hard to call a top. We didn't call the bottom, so what makes us think we can go for max gains right at the very top, right? Then figure out what a realistic price target or targets are and figure out how much you'll sell when those numbers hit. If you want to dream and set aside some part of your position for moonshot prices and sell when those hit, that's totally fine too. And accept that not all of your prices will actually become reality. People last cycle said Bitcoin was going to 100K and that never happened. Oh, and then pay your taxes and then ride off into the sunset. Now you know how to play a bull market. So when bull market? Well, I think it'll happen later this year in 2024. In reality, your guess is as good as mine. No one actually knows. There is no guarantee a crypto bull run will ever even happen again. What I can say is that crypto historically has had massive rounds in price when interest rates were low and people were willing to speculate on risky assets. Recent CPI data came out and inflation has reportedly slowed to some degree for the first time in a long time. You've probably heard that most of the gains of the markets were concentrated to a handful of stocks in recent times, and off the back of that recent CPI data, there is speculation that interest rates will come down, and this is being perceived as good for everything else in the markets, crypto included. When bull market? When people get risky again, which it seems to be when interest rates come down and money starts flowing. Some people, myself included, seem to think it will be sooner rather than later. Generally speaking, we're talking about an altcoin, XRP, and altcoins typically start running up in price after Bitcoin runs up. There's a general trend. Some coins run first, so that's why we set price targets, just because we don't know when things are going to happen. Now that that's all out of the way, let's play out the moonshot fairyland price target fantasies we've all heard about and then get to the realistic price prediction predictions based on reality. So $10,000 per 1 XRP, it doesn't matter what narrative wins in this scenario. All the money, flip the switch, new global reserve currency, the oil for financial transactions across the world, whatever it is, this is a possibility. I don't think it's likely, but it's still on the table. 45 billion XRP times 10,000 US dollars is a really big number. You can decide how big you want to dream. So if you're holding on to this price target as a change your life in one crypto play trade, you have to be comfortable with the downside of the trade too. $10,000 might never happen, maybe it will, but it could be decades. And you have to battle with the fact that as price goes up and down, the value of the position will fluctuate like crazy with higher numbers. Having 500 XRP trading at $1 is 500 bucks. At $10, it's 5,000. At 100, it's 50K. At $1,000 per XRP, it's $500,000. And at $10,000 per XRP, it's 5 million. I don't know if most people could handle that kind of money moving up and down between those price levels. And most people's life would change if they cashed out long before $10,000 XRP. Just something to think about. If XRP gets to $1,000, you would need 5,000 XRP to have a $5 million position. Even if you paid 50% in taxes on that trade, you'd walk away a multi-millionaire. That would cost you $5,000 at $1 per XRP. That's more realistic than $10,000 per XRP in my opinion, although it's still unlikely. A $5 million XRP position at $100 per XRP would require 50,000 XRP, or a $50,000 position if you bought it at $1 per XRP. A little more realistic, but it requires more XRP and more of an initial investment to make a large gain happen. Personally, I have 10% of my XRP position as a moon bag. This helps me focus on actually making money in the space. If my conservative targets hit, I sell, I walk away a winner. And if markets run up past them, I have XRP on the side waiting to be sold for more profits. So realistic price targets. What does that even mean? How do we even go about finding the value of an asset in a new asset class that is largely based on speculation? Well, first, technical analysis is useful, but that's not something most people even agree on. You can find a ton of charts that will tell you XRP is going to basically any price you want. There's always a triangle somewhere on the internet that's about to break with XRP. A much simpler answer is to just look at the other coins in the space. As you go down the crypto market cap coin list, you notice a trend. The risk gets much higher, but so do the potential returns. You can do this on your own to find the handful of coins that survived bear markets and kept running up to new all-time highs, but in my opinion for XRP, it's easiest to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum for comparison. These three coins have consistently been in the top of the charts by market cap and have price history we can actually use to glean some clues for future price action. A move from the peak of the 2017 run to the peak of the 2021 run for Bitcoin is about a 3x, roughly 20K to 60K for one Bitcoin. A move from the peak of the 2017 run to the peak of the 2021 run for Ethereum is about a 4x, roughly $1,100 to $4,400 for one Ethereum. If we consider that XRP has a smaller market cap comparatively to Ethereum, a move from XRP's 2017 all-time high to a new all-time high in a potential future bull run could be over 4x, but a conservative 3x would put XRP at $9, and a 4x would be $12 from its previous all-time high just above $3, with maybe a $15 XRP on the table for a 5x move. And if we really want to be conservative, a 2x from XRP's previous all-time high puts it at somewhere around $6, which is about a 10x move from where this is being filmed, which is pretty good for a major market cap crypto in a bull run. So these numbers, $6, $9, $12, and $15, I think are realistic numbers to be considering as new highs for XRP in a bull run. If you look around the internet for some Fibonacci retracement levels that are popular in technical analysis, the ends of those retracement levels put XRP somewhere around $9 to $11 on the conservative end. But to be fair, I have seen people claim that $30-ish is on the table, and yes, even over $100. So how big do you want to dream? There's no guarantee that any of those numbers will hit. Maybe XRP never gets to 12 or 15 this cycle, but that's the point of making a plan to scale out to ensure we are making money on the way up. If those numbers aren't enough for you in terms of total returns, I'd honestly start looking at smaller cap cryptos and get really comfortable watching those bags go to zero because you're taking more risk. But potentially there's more reward on the table with lower market cap cryptos. But remember, not every altcoin survives to make multiple X returns. So You got to do what works for you based on reality, in my opinion. XRP might not be the coin for you based on what's likely possible. Of course, that's just a talking head's opinion on the internet. Time will tell if I'm right, and honestly, I'm hoping I'm wrong and prices go much higher, but the real measure of success is larger numbers in our bank accounts. That's how I'm approaching this thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, like the video if you found it valuable, and consider subscribing if you're interested in money, finance, crypto, dividends, and all that other stuff, since we talk about that here too. Thanks for watching, and good luck in the markets.